Hello everyone, I am King Mac, and I would like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger along with some french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
So enigmatic and charismatic, gotta live static, gotta give.
Hey, you're back, everybody! You want some more game reviews at CA? You want some more TTBurger game review? What about some more reviews on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or so? We got Tony Hawk games here lined up for you all. We're at the grand finale here, episode 211, part 4 of 4. And we have a lot to talk about here, but before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Freaking HD and SubZeroMNX King Mac and everyone who has supported this channel. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. If it weren't for you guys, this channel wouldn't be as big as it is today. Today, on episode 211, part 4 of 4, we're going to be taking a look at the final game in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series before moving on to the Underground. Before they moved on to the Underground American Wasteland, Project 8, Downhill Jam, Proving Ground, and the awful Ride and Shred, and the abysmal Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which I do not count as a Pro Skater game. But here we have the grand finale. Before I get started here, let's go to our fresh TTBurger grill for the Sunday barbecue and give you all a fresh TTBurger recap to show you all what you missed. I took a look at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for the PlayStation 2. Gave it a perfect 10 out of 10 because the game was perfect in every way possible and improved on the complaints I had and stuff. Well, most of them did. There were still a couple problems there, but still, it was definitely worthy of a perfect 10 out of 10 for sure. And those of you who own a PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 2 version is the way to get for sure. Yes, I know the Xbox version and game version have good graphics like that too, but they suffer from frame rate issues and everything and stuff. And of course, the 64 version is awful, along with the Game Boy Advance version, all stuff and everything, but let's just bring it over shore. But now that we got that out of the way, it's time to go back to the year 2002, October 23rd, 2002, 2 days after my 14th birthday, and we got it right here. We have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Nintendo GameCube on the PlayStation. Now let's get started here. Now I know I said Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 was the mother of all skateboarding games, and the best game in the franchise. Well, I did say that, and it was worthy of a perfect 10. But I was wrong. After playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, this game takes the spot as the mother of all skateboarding games. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 makes new changes to the career mode and other parts of the game, and the PlayStation 2 version has online play once again for those who play online. I really don't understand it, but that just want to tell you it's there. They really went out of their way to make this the best Tony Hawk Pro Skater game in the franchise, and they did. Tony Hawk himself and Activision 02 and Neversoft made sure they made the best game in the Pro Skater franchise, and they delivered there. One of the first changes you will notice is the career mode. The career mode has been changed to this open world where you skate around freely looking for goals to accomplish and advance to the next stage. The goals are set where you find a pedestrian to talk to and they tell you your goal. Like you have Jamie Thomas or Chad Muska telling you to beat their high scores or do a combo or a special move, and these are fun to do. Along with pedestrians who tell you to collect skate letters or take down 5 objects or so, or collect the letters to spell combo while doing it in one combo. You have up to 16 goals or so to do, and that's a lot in a good way. Some of the goals are minis where you play tennis with your skateboard, or you do screeching by holding onto a back of a vehicle while it turns at that and hold on to the end. And I could go on and on, I wish I could, but I did not want to bore you all to tears here by talking about all these goals here because there are a lot of them. Hell, some I did not mention because I don't want to spoil the game for you all. And I will admit, I am not very good at this game. I know it's my fault, but still I do enjoy the game because it's the best way to have fun when playing a video game. Gamers will be good at certain games while others will be not, and stuff like that, and stuff, you know. It's just how it is for us gamers. We are good at certain games, other people are good at one genre, other people are good at another genre stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But let's move on here. And there's a lot of career goals stuff like that. And I will admit though, some of them are very, very, very hard. You'll have to be a pro at it to try and beat some of these stuff like that. But then again, there's still a lot of goals for you here to entertain you guys and move on stuff like that. You can upgrade your stats, get new boards, stuff like that, and then there we go. Like last time, we're going to be playing as the king of skateboarding, Mr. Tony Hawk himself. And we're just getting in there and let's get started. The controls are much smoother than last time. They feel very smooth, easy to pull off tricks. Sometimes a little too easy, while sometimes it challenges you and stuff, but hey, what can I say? I'm just TTBurger 8. I'm Tony. I'm doing what I do best. Review these games for you guys. And like last time, like I said, you can play a number of goals before advancing to the next stage and stuff like that. And I already mentioned how there's a big variety in the goals, like the state letters and all that stuff and everything. And you also have some other modes, like a slalom race goal, a little weird but fun and stuff. And that's definitely cool there and stuff. Yeah, but what can I say though and stuff? It's just that's just who I am. And this is a huge game with lots of goals, improves a lot definitely. We have a lot of skaters here. Bob Burnquist returns from being absent from Tony Hawk. And we got characters like Tony Hawk himself, Bob Burnquist, Chad Muska, J.B. Thomas, Lisa Steamer, and more. And like I said, we're playing as the King, Tony Hawk. And we are starting off here with the college stage and go to San Francisco, Alcatraz, and more, and a lot of places to skate, and there's 8 of them this time. Plus, you have Creative Skater and Creative Parker back this time too. It amazed me in how much content there is here, like so much content to keep you entertained for hours and hours. As we see the game here, the presentation and stuff, the graphics are a huge step up where they look fantastic than last time. Gone are the flat-looking skater models with the awful-looking faces from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Here we have more detailed skater models that make them look like their real-life counterparts. And they're animated really well too, and the animations are very smooth. The environments of skating are also very lifelike. Like everything around the environments feel alive like you're skating in real life. Only complain that some of the stuff in the environments look too cartoony looking. The pedestrians don't look very good, their mouths don't move and just around while the voiceover plays, and they could have looked better. Even King Mac and Titania are okay with this too, because it's just graphics there. I mean, you don't play a game for its graphics, but still, it's a little nitpick there is all. Sound is great, music kick-ass. Once again, we have artists like System of a Down, Sex Pistols, Goldfinger, Run DMC, and it makes an appearance this time in the soundtrack along with AC/DC with TNT and more. A huge variety in the soundtrack indeed. Voice setting is okay, the acting not so good, some others sound great, or in the middle, it's neither good or bad. You have the skateboard going around and stuff, it sounds good too. There are tons of extras here, like some real cool ass cheat codes to mess around with. And you have some cool new unlockable characters like Eddie from Iron Maiden along with Jango Fett from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. His jetpack beats the shit out of the competition along with Daisy, who is a reference to adult film actress Jenna Jameson. We have professional skateboarder Mike Valley, aka Mike B, and lots of new characters. Even Bam Margera makes a return here too, and even though he replaced Bob Burgess last time, this time he makes an appearance here once again. Sadly, we don't have the police officer, Officer Dick, but you can create him in the creative sphere mode. So hey, nothing wrong there. You have more customization items like this time, like night vision goggles, or put a paper bag over your head, or have like this metal thing over your head, like Iron Man and stuff. You can dress up as Kenny the Koala from the zoo level when you go around, which is very nice too. You gotta do a trick over Kenny Koala at the zoo. You can create a clown also. Imagine a clown skateboarding, that would be cool. Especially because I was a fan of clowns as a kid and stuff. I had fun with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the PlayStation 2, but now we have the negatives. Some graphical problems with the pedestrians and more, along with some of the voice acting. The Xbox and Nintendo GameCube versions do not have online play and the frame rate issues also. And there is a widescreen setting, which must be turned on each time you start the game up, and it can only be changed during gameplay at the pause menu, but those are minor complaints. Final thoughts though, if you enjoyed skateboarding games, enjoyed Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the first 3 games, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 is definitely the best one in the franchise. And this game is going to be so good that I'm not going to give it a numbered rating. Yep, that's right, we're going to give it a different rating here this time. I'm giving it a burgly skateboardingly awesome out of 10. Because that's how good this game is. I know people say Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 is the best game. While it's a fantastic game, this one here is the way to go for sure. And that's it for my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series review. And I was doing this a little bit when I was reviewing these games. Next up on TTBurger Games, there's going to be more extreme sports games and stuff like that made by Activation and stuff. We're going to have Matt Hoffman, Kelly Slater, Sean Palmer and stuff like that. And we're going to have a lot of extreme sport games coming up for the review here and stuff. Wanted to go update there. Now, we got some more series we're going to look at. We're going to look at Matt Hoffman, Kelly Slater, Sean Palmer, and more and stuff like that. We have a lot to cover there and stuff in the next episode, but I just wanted to wrap it up here. Now I know there are the Tony Hawk Underground games and Tony Hawk American Wasteland, Project 8, Downhill Jam, Proving Ground, Tony Hawk Ride and Shred, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 and stuff like that, and the HDR Masters of 1 and 2. I'm not looking at those because those games are not very good. Well, the Underground games are good. I just wanted to focus on the Pro Skater ones like that. I mean, Underground 1 and 2 are great. But American Wasteland, when things went downhill, they made everything way too easy and stuff, and that open world thing just felt kind of linear a little bit at times, and there were load times the game just hidden by hidden corridors, and BMXing, it's an interesting thing, but just didn't really work out for me, and just it's very short and stuff like that, and Project 8 was just meh for me, just had problems. Proving Ground that I didn't care for. Downhill Jam was basically just a spin-off to be on the Wii, and like that. And of course you had Ride and Shred, which were awful games. You needed to use that stupid skateboard peripheral, and it was terrible. I didn't even bother with it. And Tony's Pro Skater 5 was a final nail in the coffin. That game was just so bad in so many ways. So I'll not be looking at those. I may look at Underground 1 and 2 in the future, and if I ever decide to look at American Wasteland, I will do that. I'm not looking at the other ones. But that's pretty much it for this episode 211 of my TTBurger game reviews. We're going to be covering some more extreme sport games coming up. Next up, we're going to look at either Matt Hoffman or Kelly Slater or Sean Palmer. So be on the lookout for those. All I'm going to say is Tony, peace out, have a good day, see you on episode 211. More extreme sports coming up. Be on the lookout for that, people. Take care, everybody.